Hi guys, welcome back to my Brave XPS video. Now I'm gonna talk about the banner which gonna come on this week. It is Final Fantasy Type-0 and it is raid event. So I must say, okay, I need to be honest, okay. This time I'm kinda, a little bit disappointed, okay. Not because the banner, but because of the direction of this game going. Why? Let's take a look on the Kurasame. So Kurasame, he is basically the ice version of Shan. Okay, so Shan, he is super limit burst character, and it is same for Kurasame. But the difference is for Shan, he deals ice finisher damage. I mean earth finisher damage, but for Kurasame, he deals ice damage, and the damage is same 300 times ice damage. Again, you need to wait for 5 turns to use it, and if you want to use it faster, then yes, you need to awaken this one into X plus 3, which is kinda annoying too, okay? But really, why I'm kind of disappointed with the direction is because, yes, like you can see with this trend, we're gonna get character like this. The difference simply the element, okay? So maybe we already have water from Tifa, dark for Sephiroth, earth from Shan, wind. Next time we will get wind from Auron, and now it's ice. Okay, so maybe we gonna get like, yes, water Tifa. Sorry, I really can't remember. Okay, maybe fire. Yes, fire. We still haven't got fire, but global already have Luis. But I believe you get my point, right? After we get all the elements, what they gonna do? Maybe only simply up the damage modifier. Really, I don't know the direction of this game, but I hope this trend will somehow break in the future. So the weakness, like I said, you need to wait for 5 turns, and if you already have Samurai Xian, Tifa, and Sephiroth, then yes, maybe if you are Dark Vision junkie, then you want to have this one to deal as high damage as easily as possible, okay? But otherwise, I don't think you really want this Ice Kurasame. For the Trust Master reward, I can say it's nice for true double hand character, okay? It can be used for mage or physical character, okay? So very nice. And for the STMR, it's also pretty good, okay? 70 raw attack magic, quite high for accessory. And yes, especially for Final Fantasy Type-0 characters, because it's gonna boost their magic and attack by 400. But for magic boost, maybe it's not that useful, okay? Because yes, the other Final Fantasy Type-0 who gets NVA Awakening are physical characters, okay? On Japan, if I'm not mistaken, they awaken wild card as abilities, but on the global, I don't think so, okay? Unless I misread the news, okay? So I'm not sure, but probably not, okay? So that's all for the Kurasame. Now let's take a look on the NVA units. So the first NVA, Machina. So Machina is really nice, especially if you are veteran players, because from what I can remember, you kinda get him for free, okay? And he also has strong fire in peril, 130%, but if I'm not mistaken, it only lasts for 1 turn. And this is probably the first super limit burst damage dealer for NVA unit. And I can say this super limit burst for Machina is quite powerful because he can deal 230 times base damage. So yes, it's pretty high. It is higher than Tifa, but again, you need to wait 5 turns before able to use it, okay? But the good thing, after you use his super limit burst, you get 100 times physical damage modifier, which can be applied to all your physical abilities. So that's good because he has 2 hits Mirror of Equity Chain, which means he can deal about 200 times damage per cast. So if you use triple cast, he can deal 600 times on the normal turn when you don't use his super limit burst. Okay, very nice. And the weakness, again, you need to wait for 5 turns to deal that damage, okay, but yes, good luck. And I can say the Trust Mastery word and STMR, maybe it is not that amazing, I can say. For the STMR, it is nice word, but the effect dual wield is almost always available on all dual wielder characters. So again, this is kind of ordinary in my opinion, okay? So that's all for the Machina. Now let's take a look on the next one, Queen. So Queen, again, it's a little bit disappointing because I can say that Queen is about the same like Machina. The difference is for Machina, he uses fire, but for Queen, she uses lightning element. So they are about the same, but the difference is, yes, Queen doesn't get physical damage modifier boost. So I can say maybe Machina is better. But again, still, you need to wait for 5 turns. What's wrong with the super limit bursting? I kinda hate it. Okay? But I can say that Queen Trust Mastery word, actually Trust Mastery word is ordinary. Queen STMR is pretty decent. Okay? Wow. 55 attack, maybe not special, but it gives you fatal damage protection. It's gonna be useful for some characters, okay, because sometimes maybe Gumi forget to give physical DPS or magical DPS fatal damage protection, and this is nice, especially against like preemptive attack where you need to have specific setup or something like that, okay. But yeah, the point is fatal damage protection is really nice. Okay, so those are all the characters. Now the final question, like usual, should you summon? So yes, like I said, if you are dark vision junkie, then yes, it's good idea to summon for, yes, Kurasame, because Kurasame is probably the most powerful ice physical finisher at this point, okay. And yes, you can use him on like dark vision to deal nice ice damage. And yes, but for normal players like me, I believe you kind of hate this kind of character, okay, because we already have Tifa and Sephiroth, and basically they are really powerful even at this point. And yes, they are still the best. And maybe if you want to spend your lapis, maybe it's better to wait for Auron, because Auron is the next, if I'm not mistaken, it is the next premium characters, and he is really powerful to use wind element. Okay, basically same like Tifa and Sephiroth, but use wind. So better save for that, I guess. Okay, I believe, I know he is gonna be more expensive than like Kurasame, Xian. But again, the point here is you can use his limit burst almost on the first turn. Okay, so you don't need to wait for 5 turns. It's kind of annoying setup. Okay, but again, on the harder dark vision stage, it's kind of, you probably gonna need to wait anyway, right? So like I said, dark vision junkie, go for Kurasame. But for me, I won. And for the players who like the 5 stars characters, again, it's better to use your UOC, because I find them kind of useless on today's standard, okay. I have like 124 and I really don't know who to pick. Okay, basically, if you are a fan of the character, if you are a fan of the Final Fantasy franchise of the character, you can use that. And if the characters have good STMR, you can also use it to complete. Okay, so it's good time if you like Machina and Queen, because especially Queen, okay, because I can say Queen STMR is pretty decent. But for Lapis, I prefer you to save those precious Lapis. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about this week banner. And the good news is, yes, we finally get daily fragment challenge. Okay, so yes, it's after 3 months, finally. Yes, okay, so I recommend you to, especially if you have Tifa and Sephiroth, make sure you level those 2 up, okay, because I believe they gonna become they're gonna hold the spot as strongest water and dark finisher for quite a long time. Okay, so yes, try to get fragment for them. Okay, for the rest it's all up to you. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about this week info and news. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Prime Exvius. Bye bye guys.